What a week we had in New York City. And I'm here to give you some key insights without having to attend this amazing mastermind hosted by admin Mr. Brian Mancada himself. Thank you so much for hosting us. But I'm going to give you some, let's say, key takeaways which I got from this. I'm going to keep it a little bit short form at this stage, but then we'll go into, let's say, the longer form throughout the video. So stay tuned, stick around. There's a lot of value to come out of this. But number one is that you need to set up your marketing tripod correctly. What is that? Marketing tripod is awareness, nurturing, and trust. If you don't know what this is, very simple. Go and Google it, go and ChatGPT it. If you don't know how to implement it, there are a lot of great people out there that can help you implement this quite easy, but there's a lot of free information online also. So number two is launching a book. So I never thought about launching a book as a way to consider a business model, create a system, and then create a money-making machine for 10 years after that. So we met a really interesting person who's done this several times. And yeah, he got me thinking differently about books, and I'm probably going to write a book soon. So I just wrote an ebook that's going to drop probably in a week or two, most likely when this video is out. If it is, check in the link, the comment section below. I'll add a link over there. It's going to be a, let's say, very cool way of how to generate money in iGaming SEO and how to generate ROI. So check that out. But a new book is coming, and it's going to be a proper book over the next year. So stick around for that one. So YouTube, if you're not already into YouTube, get into it. I cannot stress this more. Get out of your comfort zone. Start recording content. I'm in a lobby of a famous hotel out here in New York City in Times Square. Not giving a damn, recording content for you guys. So get off your ass and do the same thing. Because no one cares about your post on LinkedIn. You know, everyone can feed that into AI and copy paste. You need to have unique, valuable content. Start creating valuable content. YouTube ranking factors. There's nothing out there. So no one is actually creating research before they create a YouTube video, besides looking at a video and trying to understand if there's competition or something that you can do better in the video for the search queries which you're going to be pushing. But there's nothing out there like we have in SEO. So there's a huge business opportunity over there. Yeah, strategies for YouTube. Like, I'll give you one, a very, very short form. Record all of your sales calls. Start copying that in Firefly, putting it into ChatGPT, and asking it to create a script and video titles based on the objections that customers are having on your calls. It's that easy. You have no excuses, guys. And that's going to be content which helps you help your customers solve problems, handle their objections, and be ready to purchase your services and get value. So yeah, money management over here. This is quite cool because most people think of money management as just like the CFO's role. You go in, you look at a spreadsheet, but how about how the team looks at money management? How does one of your teammates, your employees, see that the value that they're driving, they're getting something back for? Or do they just think that they're lining the business owner's pockets? You really need to explain to your team how the operation gets paid first, the taxman gets paid second, the emergency fund gets paid third, meaning that you need to have a 6 months to 10 month emergency fund for if something goes wrong, and how the team then gets benefits for it and the business owner gets paid last. So this is extremely important to explain to your team how this works if you really want to get buy-in, and set goals and targets where the team benefits first and you as a business owner benefit second. So company operations. So company operations are so important because there are so many people out there who are running businesses but don't have control over their numbers, their targets. They don't know their numbers. They don't know how they're flying. They don't understand what people are doing, what the outcome is. So really set up good operations. There are several tools you can use. A lot of people were using ClickUp. I personally use Notion, and I'm baking in a lot of other products into Notion to make sure that we have the best overall solution. But yeah, definitely set up your operations correctly. Tools, Notion, Skool, ActiveCampaign. If you don't know about these, check them out. You need to know about them. It's 2025, guys. What are you doing? And yeah, something which was a bit shocking for me is that the vision for the future is that it's moving from more of a done for you model to more of a done by you model to more of a done from more of a done by you to a more of done for you model. So yeah, education and technology are scalable. Typically agency is really tough to scale, but with AI, fulfillment is a lot easier to happen through AI than it was before. A lot of really, really intelligent people are actually doing this, so I would highly recommend looking into this. And I'll leave you with a couple of quotes which I really, really found impactful to me before we get started, and I show you a couple of clips of New York, the AdMen conference, some of the conversations we've had, and some of the value which I've extracted from those conversations, so stay tuned. Don't incentivize don't. Always incentivize do. Stop focusing on what people shouldn't be doing. Start focusing on how you get people to buy in for what they should be doing. If you don't set the standard, then there is no standard. You cannot expect people to understand the magic ball which is your head if you don't verbalize it and set structure. For me, the most, important key takeaway is, are you a starter or are you a scaler? They're two completely different people. And we all need to be that starter sometimes, but the starter typically is not able to scale a business. They're able to start it, set it up, attract clients. Normally they're terrible at the operational side. I find myself having to go between starter and scaler sometimes. Thankfully, I've set up some excellent scalers in the business so that I can focus more on my core strength, which is the starter side of things. So, and yeah, my last one is, and this is, I would say, the most important takeaway for the future. It's actually, I think, a quote from Tai Lopez, which is, extroversion is going to be rewarded while introversion is on the decline. So get out of your mother's basement. You can't just write a blog and make millions of euros anymore. I believe it's going to change extremely, extremely fast, to the extent where everybody should be doing stuff like what we're doing right now and start getting extroverted, because times are changing, everybody. So stick around, and yeah, check again in the comments below if you'd like that if you want that ebook for free. And we're going to be showing you New York City, some cool conversations, and a little bit of the conference and who we met. So stick around, it's all coming up now.